Hickory Corners, Michigan, home of the Gilmore Museum. Take a step back in time to the 1950s. If you've never heard of the Gilmore Museum, I'm here to tell you. It's a place like no other. From the grounds, to the buildings, to the dealerships, the diner, the people, but especially the cars. I've been to many car museums, and this one rates at the very top. So buckle up and prepare for a ride through the Gilmore Museum. It's one of a kind. For all my friends here. Hey there, welcome. My name is Richie and this is my channel, Bronx Brothers Motorcycles. Let me tell you a little bit about this channel. We talk about a variety of bikes. We do touring videos, installation of different parts. We do gear reviews, anything and everything to do with motorcycles. But mostly we like touring. For example, this year, we've been to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, been to California, San Francisco, Los Angeles, the Mojave Desert, and all in between. We've been as far west as Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Pittsburgh, Maryland, so on and so forth. And riding season for us is not over. So we still have about almost 3 months of riding to do. So we have a few other rides planned. One of them is over to the Blue Ridge Mountains. We're going to be heading to the back of the Dragon. That's going to be a nice ride. If you've never been to Appalachia, I'm telling you, the roads there are crazy. It's turn after turn after turn. Plenty of roads to ride up that way. Back of the Dragon, check it out. Anyhow, this video that you're watching here is a continuation, part 2 of our trip to the Gilmore Museum. And that's the kind of stuff we like to do when we go touring. We like to visit different places, and we always bring you along. So if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, I urge you to consider doing so. I think you'll really like it here. Anyhow, let's get on with the video. It's worth looking at it again from a different angle. Man. You know, I don't think you need to be a car nut like I am. car and motorcycle nut. It's just these cars are, they really stir your soul. You see these things and it's like, wow, you know. And it's amazing, in my opinion, what man can do, you know. The many gifts that a human being has, from making music to doing things like this. And everybody has a different talent. It's amazing how we're made. Yeah, my cousin was telling me that he's never heard of a Delahaye, and I have, because there's a guy, well, there was a guy out in California, Boyd Coddington, very famous guy for building hot rods and things like that, and they made a Delahaye, and they named it What the Hay. This here's a Bentley. British. Not all British cars are small, as you can see. I mean, that's a Rolls Royce in front of us, 1939. That's a Jaguar. Oh my goodness, 1948 Jaguar. Thing of beauty. Lincoln Continental. Jaguar, bro. Wow, what is that thing? Whew. What is this? A Delage. Where's the country of origin? Is this American? They call this car the Mistress. This thing is quite interesting. Lincoln. Another Lincoln. This is gorgeous. Packard. Chrysler? Nope, Cadillac. Wow, this thing's beautiful. Wow, this is really nice. You can fit 7 people in this one. This one's a little bit bigger. You know, these were men that chose these car colors, these color combinations. They really had an eye for style. See where it says body by Fleetwood, and they call this an open, I forgot what they had, what's the name of it. And here we are for my friend Sonny. Sonny, we're in your place, buddy. We are in a Cadillac dealership at the Gilmore Museum. Pardon my camera skills because I'm trying not to bump into anything. This is a 1962 Cadillac Grandeur. I believe I'm pronouncing that right with that accent. Grandeur or Grandeur? Wow, those seats look fabulous. Man, that color's pretty too, that blue. I don't think that sun is too good for the paint. They gotta move it around or put a shade on that thing. That thing will start fading that paint. 1937 LaSalle. Here we go, Sonny. 61. Wow. I think I see your car over there. In white. I sure do. I believe that's yours. I'm gonna show it to you here in a second. I want the anticipation to build. You can see the front of it. 1964, 62 series. I think yours is way nicer than this thing. Oh yeah, the color combinations are yours. On yours is and there we have the fins. I can't see any more of the fins. I'm sure they have others, but what I didn't show you also was the famous 59 fin, the biggest fin of any car of this era. Got the mink coat in the back. Man, I remember those days. You know, I was just a kid, but you had a mink coat. Look at, there's another lady with a mink coat. And then along came Peter. This is nice, 66. Look at the fins on that. Almost non-existent. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying my narration. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, these are the kind of things that we like to do. Travel the country and see things like this. I remember when that car came out. Is that the 468? Well, that was an 80. Well, that's a V8. This is a nice. Is that a 59? I gotta look at that. No, this is not a 59. This has to be like a 60, 61. Oh, that thing's nice. Make that thing into a hot rod. Wow, that's really nice. Eldorado. I almost bought an Eldorado about 7-8 years ago. Try to buy one now. 7-8 years ago, they were reasonable. And as with many of these cars, this one, this part here, breaks. gets brittle. There needs to be, and in the tail end too, there needs to be somebody out there that's making that stuff, that's reproducing these parts. There's a parade car. You know, the beauty queen sits right there. On the tonneau cover, would they call that? See these parts here. I've seen many a car where that's missing. Oh, it's got a nice shine to this car. It's beautiful. I was just talking to a couple and I asked them which was their favorite car. And the lady, I forgot which one she told me she liked, but the husband had the right answer. He said, I'll take any one they give me. $1931. I would love a car like that. What do they call it? The nickel tour? That's what you're getting on YouTube. And it's not even a nickel tour. We're gonna see all of this tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan. God willing, I always say. That's what my mother taught me to say. These are the horns. Walk on. Woody. Model A. Model A. Model A. These are all Model A's. I'd like that, but I like having my family with me. Wife, kids, grandson, daughters. My daughters don't like to hang with us anymore, but if they want to come, I like room for them too. That is cool. Wow. Somebody was an iron worker. That's nice. You know, like I said, I'm not a fan of green, but it just works in those vintage cars. I mean, these are all Model A's. I love the Model A. The most famous Ford for hot rodders is a 1932 Ford. And because of the grille, and we'll look at that tomorrow, I like the 33. That is my, that is a car of choice for myself. We're gonna see a lot of this stuff tomorrow. Lincoln. It's a Lincoln dealership. I had an accident with one of these. I won't get into details. I'm running out of time, so I have to do a quick. I'm not going to give details. Hot rod Lincoln right there. Lincoln Zephyr. Another one from my time. When I was growing up, this is what was around. These were driving the streets. As well as that. That's a nice looking car. It's got a Euro look to it. It's early 70s, 71. I can tell because there's no back little oval window. And that's the famous, right there, convertible. Suicide doors in the back. And we're coming into Franklin's. I guess this company died out early. And what I've learned is that not all car manufacturers last forever. There's a lot of car manufacturers that have gone to the wayside and died because of economy, I guess. Look at that thing. Whoa. That is beautiful. Supercharged. That's nice. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. And here we go into a potpourri of cars. Edsel. Isetta? Is that an Isetta or a... These are mini cars. Germany's and that. Messerschmitts. Familiar with that one. There's one of these for sale where I live. Was. Very rusted out though. Bianchini. There's an Isetta. That's an Isetta right there. Oh, the turbine. She said she liked that one. This is the one the lady said. This is a, I know that, oh, I read it. It's a Darren. And the cool thing is, look at the doors. They slide in to the fender. I know this car, or I know of it. And look at the beautiful Mustang Fastback. That thing beautiful. Riviera. Another beautiful car. '69 Camaro, there and about. Let's see, yep, '69 Camaro. Oh, those are all muscle cars, which I'm gonna have to skip, unfortunately. So if you all send me some money, I will come back here again and record some more. Look at that station wagon. Sonny, that makes me think of you, buddy, with your station wagon. With your Skylark. That thing is nice. 1950. Chevrolet Deluxe. Is that what they call a shoebox? Da da da. Original. First year Corvette, 1953. Look at that thing. What year is that? Looks like the year I was born. Well, the 61 is looks. Excuse me. The 61 looks very similar to that. That's the year I was born. The Tucker. If you don't know the Tucker story, Google it. It's a very interesting story, and how auto manufacturers ruined that guy's chance to build a nice, innovative car. This thing here, oh my goodness, the color on this. This reminds me of Chip Foose. Can it be? No. Because he has a hot rod in that color. This thing is beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's a Mercedes. Of course it's beautiful. And they say the first car ever made was a BMW. If you don't know that story, read it online. It's BMW, not BMW, Mercedes. His wife, he was afraid to take it out. He kept fixing it and working on it, and she stole it from him and just took it to visit her sister because he was afraid to take it on the road. Quite interesting story. Well, I mean, I just felt compelled to show you the bathroom in here. It's very period correct. Let's see. Got a little low tire pressure. 15 pounds. So we checked the tire for nails or anything. The guy has nothing. So we are here. I have no idea where we're at, in Michigan somewhere. About 30 minutes away from the Gilmore Museum. Stop for fuel. And we are reserving hotels. We're looking at this Suburban here.
Right in front of too. We're from New Jersey. We went all the way to Oh, nice. Oh, nice. We're from Virginia Beach. From Delaware. Yeah, I'm from Jersey. I've actually not made that ride. I've gone on the drive. I ride as well, but I ride. Not made the drive over there yet to the museum on my bike. So.
We just stopped at the Gilmore Museum.
I do. I usually go there every Wednesday night. I usually go there on Wednesday nights.
They have
because they have an open night. We go there with the older vehicles. So
man, we missed it by a day.
You missed it by a day because the other last time I was there, there was 1,200 cars there.
Okay.
So I'm curious, what's the price of that truck just like that right now?
You know, they're selling
if you're gonna sell it,
they're selling it just at the state right now between $8,000 to $12,000. And that's in some rough. The body's not bad on this thing.
No, I thought the frame.
The drivetrain's good. The frame's solid. The rear end, all everything's good in there.
Because I saw a program. I watch a lot of car programs.
Yeah.
It's two guys, one Mexican, a white dude. They go to Mexico to buy those cars, and they pay. I think it was $18,000 for that truck. That's why. And they sold it for 200 and something thousand.
I've had it for about 20 years.
We put a value on it while you were inside. I said 15. He agreed. It's around that. I mean, bro, prices have gone up in the last 3 years.
So I had a chance to buy a 70 Blazer at about 12 years ago. At the time, they were selling like $2,000 or something else, and I was a little underfunded. I'm like, you know what? I'm not spending more than $1,800. I kicked myself in the butt.
Yeah, man.
For $40,000 all day long.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, oh, I know.
Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, in rough shape. I mean, in a body and parts, they're like $8,000 for a part vehicle that's got
hell yeah.
the body with no
Forget
motor.
about it.
So.
That's funny because we were talking about that too, right? We mentioned the Bronco.
Oh my gosh, they go up and
yeah.
I had a Bronco in Puerto Rico. I was probably 14, 15. I bought it for $200. I spent, it was like $300 on wheels. I cut the back wheelbase, cut it, put big wheels. I sold them for $800 when I came down here. They're still in Puerto Rico, that Jeep.
Jeep or Bronco?
Bronco. I don't think I can get it for 70. I don't think I can.
So I had a 1952 GMC pickup truck, and it actually had a dump bed on the back. It had a wobble pump inside.
Mm-hmm.
Sold that when I was young. Those things are going for 25, 30 grand. Easy.
Yeah. How about a Jeep Wagoneer?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, brother. I had one, and that's why I saw the price. A decent one, 70.
My parents had two of them. They had a 78 and an 83.
I had like an 82. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 50.
So I'm 62. We're all about the same age. He and I especially grew up with hot rods, man.
Yeah.
You know, those were the cheap cars, bro. You can get a 69 Camaro for $800. You know?
I know. I sold. I had a 72 GTO. I sold. I went to kick myself. They're like, maybe I should buy one again. I'm not in the appetite for 45 to 50 grand yet.
Barracuda 69 convertible.
That's
Beautiful.
That's
Beautiful blue.
100,000s right there.
Perfect condition. I think he sold it for less than $8 grand.
So my dad had a '89 Blazer. And I was like, look at there it is. Like, it'd be kind of cool to have one of those square body Blazer. Now for that price, even those things are going up. It's like there's nothing that's.
How about the O.J. Simpson Bronco?
Oh my gosh!
You can't find them.
No.
You know, it's
The
amazing.
85 Bronco or what it was, or 88.
If we knew then what we know now, huh?
I know it.
You know?
Look backwards.
Yeah, bro.
See you soon, guys. See ya.
Good talking to you, man. Take care. What are you thinking, bro? How's your day?
Good.
Yeah? What's the best part of the day? What was the most entertaining or whatever?
I really enjoyed the
Gilmore Museum.
Museum.
Yeah.
I really did.
I needed 10 more minutes to see the last piece.
Well, I needed at least 2 more hours because that place.
Well, yeah. So, there's bugs on the lens. Again, not as many as last night. But,
So let's go, guys.
alright. We're gonna go have a steak somewhere. We have come to the end of our video. So, our next video, number 5, will be at the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan. You all take care. Watch out with the crazy people on the roads. And I will catch you on the next one. Adios.